with Arlo and Gus, and today we're breaking down our new collab coming out on Bredrin Recordings.
75 degrees.
75, yeah. I'm sure it's not 76. I had a malfunction.
Basically, the track was called 79 degrees because that's what it says in the vocals. But then, firstly, Arlo wrote it down as 96 and then wrote it down as 75. So. And
then it got sent to the distributor as 75. So basically, I just plugged it all up. But we moved. So today was. Obviously, because it's a collab, this is just the final mix we have, and this is the stems. So today, these are just the stems of the drum group, and so obviously start with the drums, because as Josh said in his last one, everyone always starts with the drums. So it just starts with like a simple hat in the intro, and the drums are basically made by me making some dead drums. That I just used temporary to like get the intro down, like start the idea, and then Josh basically just polished them and made some really nice drums, really. And then the vocal comes in, and then the drop drums are like this. When doing the mix, I added just a tiny bit of compression and a bit of stereo imaging on the high end, just to get like a bit of panning on the hats, get a bit of stereo width in the drums, which actually which I find brings like your drums forward in the mix when mixing with everything else. Like just panning the hats can just make them come forward and be right there, which I really like. It's an effect I really like. And Josh, do you have anything to say about the drums?
Yeah, so obviously it was collab, so I did a bit of processing on these drums before I sent them to Arlo. So I try and remember them. I just like added a compressor and EQ on each element, and then fat effects because it's just brilliant. And then I've been using a lot of Trash 2 on my drums as well, so I boosted it on Trash 2 a little bit, and then compress them all together and then send them over to Arlo, really. That's about it. But yeah, I just tried to vary the drums throughout. You'll hear little changes in the drum patterns. Just tried to keep it fresh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty sure they changed 33 bars. Just keeps it moving, doesn't it? Keeps your tune changing.
You know,
very important. You don't want to make a boring tune.
Yes, exactly.
Next. Well, the vocal is just some like, I think you found it, didn't you?
Yeah, vocal. I don't know where it's from, to be honest, but I found it and it's pretty...
It's obviously just got bare reverb on it.
Mama's over there. See all the time. The Mama's in the times we like temperature 79 degrees Fahrenheit.
79.
Come on out till it's realize.
Oh, it's like a little... It just kind of cuts there, and it sounds a block there, but with the drums it works. So even though it sounds a bit dead on its own, when the drums it kind of like, I like that kind of chop. I think that sounds good, and I think you've pitched it down this vocal.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like that. But I think that's sick. Just in the intro, and then there's obviously shots of the vocal. In the tune. There's another one here, like a shout.
Yeah, also with the drums in the intro, we had this, I don't know what kind of genre it'd fall under, but it's like some sort of weird hip-hoppy sort of halftime drums. Just a bit before, yeah. Yeah, just to build the track up a bit, I guess.
It's a big snare roll.
Yeah.
coming in just to change the.
Good God!
And also with the intro drums, I tried to make them like really quiet, just to contrast with the big drums in the drop, so that it makes the drop sound like that much bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely get that.
Because yeah, if the intro's loud and then the drop's also loud, it's like not that big of a difference. But if you have quieter drums, then that makes that contrast to the drop better, and then drop a bit bigger, really.
Out of the two of us, you mainly did the intro, well, more than I did, because I'm just really bad at intros. So you wrote, I'm pretty sure you did most of it. I did change some bits, I cut some bits here.
Yeah.
But it's just mainly one like main pad in it, this one.
Yeah, so with that, funny enough, I got like that free trial of Output. I'll never get it again, really, because it's just a waste of money. But I had this like, I found that pad, and then because obviously with Output you get like loads of different editing effects and stuff. I just was playing around with the editing sort of stuff, and then chopped it up to like, I don't know, it sounded way different than that to when it started with. I can't remember how it sounds, but that was a good thing about Output, is there's a lot of freedom in it, and you can do cool stuff with it.
You can like chop and change.
Yeah, and then I think I just added some reverb and delay, I think, on it, sort of stuff like that.
Yeah. There's quite a lot of effects in this tune, that's kind of the vibe in it. There's like some risers. Quite a lot of just effects throughout.
Yeah, some like jungly sirens or whatever you call them.
Yeah, like bells and
beeps.
Keep it. Just a bit more variation. The basses, they're a bit frantic, aren't they? It's like quite a lot going on, but that's the effect. So it's just kind of like. This is the bass group with no sub. Because for the mix down, I separated the sub and the bass. So if I show you it together, it sounds like it. I do this technique because I find you have more control then, or when doing the mix down of like the sub level and the basses like on their own. So I think it's high cut. I get so confused. I high cut the subgroup at like 100 hertz, and then here I low cut at like 130 hertz, the top group, and just like try and get it to match up. And then you just have more control of the two, but you can group them and listen to them together. The basses, they're like made by the two. I'm pretty sure I made this first, 808. And then Josh made this one. And then this Reese. I'm pretty sure I made this in Retrolog, which is like a weird synth. This Reese is a Reese that Elle made, that is just like some standard Reese that I just put erosion on, done some other stuff, and like he's just let a few people he's just sent the patch to. Just post-process it and change that a few times, and then this Reese is made in Retrolog.
Fat Reese
that I quite like. But I lost Retrolog, I can't use it anymore, so I've lost that Reese, but I've still got the sample. And then where's the other bass? This one, you made this.
Just some.
They're all pretty just standard like jungle basses.
Yeah, sort of like dready jungle basses. There wasn't much. It was literally the serum patch was literally just like a square wavetable, and then some filters and distortion and Camel Crusher, etc.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
And then the subs are obviously just pure side. Well, no, they're not actually. They're just like. Yeah, I mean, with everything, it's our tune, basically.
Brothers over there, see all the time. The brothers in the dams, we like temperature 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Come on, can it relax? Can it
Yeah, have a listen to the second drop. There's like a little drum switch.
Anything else to say about our collab that's coming out on the Jesus Christ, when is it coming out?
20, is it this?
I can look on Instagram, but you're just gonna release date
24th. Okay, so it's coming out.
24th.
When? 24th.
24th.
Yeah, the 24th of this month.
June. What the hell? It's coming out in 3 days.
What? No way is it coming out. Does it say July in the message?
Oh, maybe it is July. You know. No, it is the 24th. That's our tune.
Yes. 75 degrees.
That's the breakdown of our tune coming out on the 24th of June.
Hope you liked her insights.
It's a paid release. Go buy it.
Yeah, on Spotify and
we get
everything.
top 10. Josh is going to get my name tattooed on his arm.
You know it.
Thank you.
Right, safe. Bye.